Okay, we're going to answer this question before us, which says 500 people were questioned and classified according to age and whether or not they regularly use social media. The results are shown in the table. Is the regular use of social media independent of the respondent's age? So to answer this question, we're first just going to remind ourselves of the rule. So you don't need to write this down, but you do need to have this in your mind. To test independence. So we're testing independence here. What you do is you go, is the probability of A times the probability of B equal to the probability of A intersection of B? Because this is only true if and only if A and B are independent. So this is what we're going to be using to test whether or not the regular use of social media is independent of the respondent's age. That's what we're going to be using. Okay, so let's give this a go. What we're going to first do is figure out the intersection. So the probability of someone less than 25 intersection of them saying yes is equal to what? Well, that's 200 over 500. And that is 0.4. Then the next thing we're going to do is go, all right, what's the probability of under 25 times the probability of yes? So the probability of being under 25 is 240 over 500, 240 over 500. Then we're going to times that by the probability of saying yes, which is 300 over 500. And when we do that calculation, we get 0.288. So what we need to therefore realize, hence, this was not equal to that. Because as you can see, we've got 0.4 and 0.288. So the probability of less than 25 intersection yes is not equal to the probability of under 25 times the probability of yes. Therefore, these events are not independent. Perfect. Now that we've thought about it mathematically, let's also think about it like using our common sense. Do you think a person's age impacts or has an effect on their regular use of social media? Absolutely. The younger you are, more likely you're spending a lot of time on social media. So one thing, your age does have does impact your use of social media. But this is a maths class, so we need to think about things mathematically and prove it mathematically. We can't just rely upon, that kind of common knowledge. We need to prove it with the maths.